Traveler.
Oh, hey! Fancy meeting you here.
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like... But I've been... Nothing specifically. He's always said, old... Anyway, my father's currently on the second... He seems very fun.
Sure, let's...
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Is it time to go?
Uncle Tien, we're here to chat with you.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Oishi, what? I heard that you... Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry. I'm quite all right. It's just... as I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, I am still...
How difficult is it to...
Oh, well, yes, historically speaking, we also want to keep any perspective to... For these reasons, the incumbent...
So in other words, you pick someone.
Correct. Not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my...
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
It's Yelan!
Jackpot. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tien.
What do you think? Paimon thinks so too.
All right then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tien...
Huh?
I'm not opposed to the idea. So, how about this?
Deal. Well, you guys, meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Oh, and... You're all set?
Uncle Tien seems really...
Yeah, it may sound hard. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Shenhe is a wealthy entrepreneur. Try to keep all that in mind.
Qianwei? Mingbo?
Let's leave that until we get... All right.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes...
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair. I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but
Oh, I mean,
that's called being complacent.
oh, come on. That.
All right, you two. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled. Look, how about this?
Fine.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived. We'll meet them. I've split it into 2 stages. Current affairs and planning. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These are the reports they submitted.
Wow, one of them is really thick.
It's also worth mentioning a failing the occurrence of some cataclysm. There's still some time. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just let... Finished, huh? What did you think?
Everyone took it very...
Of course they did. And keep in mind, whoever gets in has to That's for... We'll see the candidates now. Let's do one at a time. Start with...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so you two are the assessment. I had assumed that given the great... I trust you've read through my man...
Mind your tone, mister.
Relax. It wasn't a cloud retainer. With your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes. Please, and...
I'm, Ming. I've worked there for, 9... I have 12 active cases at the moment. They should be... My current work is related to urban play...
Is it just...
You know what? Let's leave the self-intro...
Oh, oh.
Hello. What would you like to know?
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How...
Very fair question. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited... Of course, 2 different problems can...
How do you plan to determine whether...
A great question. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor...
Nice answer.
He seems like a great guy.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Qianwei is... But he is very... Mingguo's plan is more thorough and more measured. But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar opposites.
Perfect summary.
Last but not least, Yi. His the depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. But what really interests me is that...
Great.
We'll see.
I. s-
All right. Then let me ask this.
Oh. Those three candidates have. But Shenhe.
Whoa! So how did you...
Shenhe was referred to me. We first met while Jury came from a poor family, and his parent. He reminded me of a younger version of myself. So I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing. Quite. And now, the young are growing up.
I don't know, Uncle Tian.
Oh, you. There's
Sounds like you sure love
Ooh, there's nothing quite,
fresh fish soup.
doesn't it? When we've been fishing recently, that flavor makes for a fond memory.
Oh, can Paimon come next?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Mm-hmm. I appoint. Had you not asked me why jury, this decision must be guided. Remember.
Understood. Come on, let's go talk.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tian. Look at... So, it's gonna be... His manifesto was
Easy. Let's not rush.
Huh? So,
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person. For example,
Yes?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
ugh! Who are they?
did they scare you? These two are, as my trusted assistants, they are always standing guard nearby. They also... Shenhe is a business expert who gets his information by...
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance.
Nothing can take that.
Shenhe, visit all the commerce guilds and look at...
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Jury?
Zhi. Well, obviously as the most... Let's go to the docks first.
If we're looking for information, he does business up the north.
That's actually...
Come on, come on.